Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. I thought I'd get on here again. I'm a little more awake now. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. I wanted to talk to you all about helping others when you can. I know before my nervous breakdown, I served, I liked helping other people, and I served on the area Children's Advocacy Center Board of Directors for a little while. I can't remember because I got some memory loss, but I served as long as I could. My health was deteriorating, but um, I loved the different activities we did to help raise money for the Children's Advocacy Center. If you have one in your area, and I hope you do, because they're a wonderful organization, they help abused, neglected children that can't speak for themselves in court. They have one place and one time that the child will be interviewed by someone that's specially trained uh, for that type of forensic child interview. I mean, that's a very delicate thing. And what they do is they have a viewing room away from the child where the different agency representatives, police and social services, and I don't know who else um, might have to be involved. It just depends, on what happened, what the circumstance is. But then they're all watching this interview of the child by this specially trained person. And that way it helps ease the trauma of having to relive it. They have specially made dolls that helps them if they can't tell, speak out loud where they were hurt. They can point to it and show them on the doll, and also they help them all the way through the court process. It's just a wonderful organization. They did have a dog that was specially trained to, they would be there with them, I guess, for the interview, but they'd also go with them to court to help keep the child, feeling calmer and relaxed with the dog there. And that's just a wonderful program, and it was near and dear to my heart and around. And I loved doing things to earn money for that cause. So that's a wonderful volunteer opportunity. If anybody can do that, I can no longer uh, do that. I just don't have the physical strength yet. Maybe someday. But we used to work the food. Uh, what do you call it? The food booth or whatever at our local racetrack. And that was a hoot. I loved it. We'd sell, hamburgers, hot dogs, and uh, drinks, and uh, those big soft pretzels, I believe. And but it was just really nice interacting with people, and that was fast paced. We'd work the drag races. Yeah, it was also very loud. So it depends on where we had several booths that you could work at. And of course, closer to the drag strip, the louder it was, and you had to wear your earplugs. But I really enjoyed those days. So it is a lot of fun too. Besides, you're helping people, and I can't say this enough. I believe we're put here to help each other. I believe that's what God wants us to do. And I know now, I'm like I am after I had my nervous breakdown and things, the way it left me with different things, PTSD and fear of crowds and things like that. this right now is the only way I hope I'm helping somebody, by sharing my experience of what I went through with my nervous breakdown. And working at the police department for 25 years, that put me in touch with the people with the Children's Advocacy Center. The one they were in a smaller home, and then they were moving into a bigger old historical house, and I got to be in on the remodeling of it, if you can believe that. I did some painting and some uh, baseboard sanding. That makes me feel good. Uh, and we had different things, different events. We always, every Christmas, we'd have an event, and that was always so much fun. But you can have fun by volunteering. Um, Organizations in your area that are on the up and up, and there's always a need. And I hate that I can't do anything for them right now, but I really respect the people. I made some good friends there, and I respect what they do. And I used to think I wanted to be a nurse because I wanted to help people, but that's not for me. I really respect nurses and doctors because I cannot stand bodily fluids. I'm sorry. And that's a big part of being a nurse. I don't see how they do, but Lord have mercy. Oh, goodness. I saw enough of that in pictures and videos and stuff when I was at the police department. Of course, the officers had to see it in person. It was bad enough for me to see it on the pictures and videos, but nurses, you got to be a special type person for that. And I really appreciate all the nurses and the doctors, and of course first responders and police officers. They have to see so much. A lot of people just don't stop and think about what police officers see in person. They don't get called to something happy. Hey, we're having a happy party. Come in and join us. No, they get called when there's deaths or terrible car wrecks or just terrible events that happen that they have to see, unimaginable things. And a lot of people don't realize that and don't appreciate them. And I know a lot of police officers are being targeted across the country now, and that just really worries me because I wish this evil would leave our country and our world. We need to pray for our country very hard, daily, a lot, to save us from Lucifer's hold, because there's a lot of bad stuff going on that's child sex trafficking, and oh, Lord have mercy. I've learned so much from watching the Digital Warriors on here and other channels on the internet. I don't watch the news anymore. I hardly watch TV now. I found out so much about a lot of the Hollywood stars that they're involved in, pedophilia and things like that. It just makes me sick to my stomach. So I just can't even watch a movie now. Um, there's so much evil that's going to be exposed, I think, this year. I don't know when, of course. Like I say, I watch different people that look into it and do the deep dive investigations. But there's a lot out there to watch out for. If you have children, Lord have mercy, keep an eye on them all the time. I said in an earlier video that when I was little, Mom and I were in a department store, and she was just looking at something on the shelf, and this woman come up and grabbed me by the arm and started dragging me off. And of course, I started hollering for my mommy, and mom come and grabbed me, and she just believed the woman because when she said, "Oh, excuse me," I thought she was my daughter. It just happened so quick, and it's not anything against mom. See, back then it was early '60s, and like I've said before, there wasn't any. We had like two channels on the TV. Communication was nothing like is now. And, eventually there were milk cartons that come out with missing children on them. But at that time, you didn't hear about children being missing. It was just, the communication just wasn't like it is. Nothing near like it is now. So, but Mama knows now that it was a kidnapping attempt, and she just acted fast because that's my mama. And of course, like I said, if she had realized then, that woman wouldn't have made it two steps because Mama would have been all over her, and she wouldn't have been able to walk out when the police come to get her because Mama would have took care of her. But anyway, you just gotta hold on and watch out for your children. It's just a shame. But there's just so much going on right now, and it's confusing, I know, to a lot of people. And I just don't watch the regular news. Um, you just can't believe them. They're owned by big corporations, and they tell what they want them to tell. And you just can't believe them. It's a shame. But I remember Walter Cronkite when I was growing up. Now, there was somebody with integrity. And I remember, he was there for, unfortunately, the assassination of John F. Kennedy, President Kennedy. I was 3. I had just turned 3 at the time in 1963 when he was assassinated. And Walter Cronkite brought that news to us. He brought the news. We hung on the edge of our seat with the moon landing. And he was a good, honest person, or at least he come across that way. You didn't hear nothing bad about him. And you hear so much about these others. It's just so, disheartening. I just can't watch them. But I do think, we can look up. God is always with us. And I think he's only going to let the devil go so far before he just swoops in and with his angels, whoever they may be, whoever he's empowered to clean up the situation and get our country back in good shape. But I know I've kind of strayed to different areas, but if you can help out somebody any way at all, you never know how you can help people if you just open your eyes and look around. And I I guess that's about it. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I really enjoy talking to y'all. And I hope it can help somebody to know you do get peace of mind again. I'm not very strong, but I'm hoping that'll change. But I'm not giving up. I'm not a quitter. And so a lot of people's told me I'm strong, and I don't think of myself that way. But looking back, I guess I am spiritually because I've been through quite a bit, and I'm still here. And I can smile about it, and I can tell you all about it, and tell y'all to hang on, that it don't last. Whatever situation you're in that's got you down, it don't last. It really don't. You may have to do something to get out of it, like I did. And start thinking of who can help you. And like I said, right now, these days, there's lots of organizations that help you get out of bad situations. So always know that there's somebody that can help you. You may have to reach out to some people, police department, or some people, social services. I don't know, but I know they could tell you if who could help you in your own situation, but it don't last. The bad stuff doesn't last. You get past it, you work through it, and like me, I had to do a lot of therapy. Very thankful for my therapist. She was very, very good. She specialized in trauma, and that's what I went through. But I'm very blessed. I'm thankful to still have my mama and my two babies, Libby and Big Jake. But just know that there are other people that's going through what you are, and it does not last. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a train. Just keep holding on. Even if it's with your fingernails, just hold on and keep praying, and God will help you. And just keep looking for the right person to help you. And I believe God will show you the right person if you pray hard enough that will help you. So you all have a blessed day. I think it's getting ready to rain here. We could hear that on the roof. That sounds good. But I've enjoyed our chat. And as always, if you want to email me, it'll be kept confidential at ronamax1@gmail.com. It goes across the bottom there. I am getting better at remembering to put stuff on my screen for y'all. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless you.